If you feel like you're doing everything right, working full-time, paying bills, trying to save, but still feel stuck, this video is going to hit hard. Because something is happening in America right now that almost no one wants to admit. The middle class is disappearing. And it's not because people got lazy. It's because the entire game changed. For decades, the middle class was built on a simple deal. Get a job, work hard, buy a home, raise a family, retire comfortably. That was the American dream. And for a long time, it actually worked. But today, that formula is breaking in real time. Let's talk numbers. In the 1970s, the average CEO made about 20 times what the average worker made. Today, it's over 300 times. Housing used to cost about 3 times the average income. Now, in many cities, it's closer to 7 or even 10 times. That's not inflation. That's separation. The middle isn't shrinking slowly. It's being pulled apart. And here's what most people don't realize. The middle class isn't disappearing. It's being replaced by two groups: people who own assets and people who don't. That's the new divide. Because the system doesn't reward work the way it used to. It rewards ownership. If you own stocks, real estate, or a business, inflation can actually make you richer. But if all you own is your paycheck, inflation eats you alive. Rent goes up, food goes up, insurance goes up, but your salary barely moves. So even if you're responsible, even if you budget, even if you avoid dumb spending, you still feel like you're falling behind. And that's not a personal failure. That's structural. Now, some people will say, just work harder. But that advice is outdated because this isn't about effort anymore. It's about leverage. Previous generations built wealth because costs were lower, debt was manageable, and one income could support a household. Millennials and Gen Z entered adulthood with student loans, sky-high housing, healthcare tied to jobs, and an economy built on subscriptions and debt. Everything became a monthly payment. Your car, your phone, your entertainment. Even groceries feel financed. The middle class used to own things. Now, it rents everything. And this is where it gets really interesting. The middle class isn't dying because people spend too much. It's dying because life got monetized. Every part of survival became a profit machine. So what do you actually do? Do you just give up? No, you adapt. Because the new middle class isn't built on comfort. It's built on cash flow and assets. Here's the shift. Stop thinking like a saver. Start thinking like an owner. That doesn't mean gambling. It means small, consistent moves. Invest early, even if it's $50 a week. Build skills that raise your income ceiling. Create side income before lifestyle upgrades. Use saving as a tool, not the finish line. The goal isn't just to survive inflation. The goal is to own something that rises with it. Because the people who win in this economy aren't the hardest workers. They're the ones who understand the game changed. And if you've been feeling stuck, if you've been wondering why life feels harder than it should, you're not crazy. You're watching the middle class get rewritten in real time. The question is, will you stay trapped in the old version, or will you build the new one? If this video helped you see the system more clearly, subscribe for honest finance content that actually matches reality. Because the middle class isn't disappearing by accident. The game changed. And the sooner you understand that, the sooner you can start winning again.